Hey guys, I'm Sawedoffsob and I'm going to show you our software we got going on right now. So this Sawedoffcoin project is, I started off with a little basic miner years ago, and then I went to hardcore like mining Bitcoin and all kinds of different altcoins and stuff at the time. Then I swapped to USB mining, then I swapped to hard drive mining, and then I got into trading. And when I went into trading, I was like, wow, we're making a whole lot more money now trading than we were doing mining Bitcoin. But anyway, so I've got a basic little miner, or not miner, I'm sorry, basic trader that we've got going right now. So we've got several different ones. We've got a trade program that is like for a 30-day trial. We've got a one coin where you can use one coin to trade with for a whole year. You get to pick your coin, whichever one you want to do. We've got a 3 coin, a 5 coin, a 10 coin, and a 20 coin package. So with our AI software, it's super easy to use. Like, okay, and I'm the last person to scam somebody. Like, I'm the kind of person that gets scammed and don't realize we're being scammed or something. But take that back. I've never been scammed, but I'm smart enough to not be scammed, if you see what I'm saying. But I'm not out to get anybody. This is like an honest to God, truthful software. It's like you can, there's a lot of scams going on right now with AI and bots and stuff for people trying to do trading or anything with Bitcoin is pretty much a scam, it seems like these days. So while I'm at that, let me go live on a different project real quick. Alright. So the Sawedoffcoin project is actually through Pump Fund. So Pump Fund is about meme coins. You can make your own coin and make money off of it. If it gets, super popular, it does. That's not my goal. I don't want to make a meme coin. So what I'm making is an actual coin that backs all of our projects. So, it's a basic little coin. It's been traded a lot. So it floats, it floats. I say it's been traded a lot. A lot of people do like $2 and $3 trades, and eventually it gets, 4,000 market cap. But what I'm getting at is, like, if I put like $1,000 into this coin or something, it's going to show, that's how much coin you can get right now for like $1,000, and then you can always sell it off and get your money right back. So I'm not saying I'm not saying put any money into this. I wouldn't put a dollar into it. I mean, it's my coin. It ain't meant to be like, I can put $1 in it right now. So now I'm sitting on another dollar of that coin. But so that's not my goal. I don't want to put any money. I'm not asking for anybody to put any money into it. Let me set this up real quick. Now, Coinbase does allow bot trading, so that's up to you on that. So bot trading, it basically does the work for you. You use AI, the best of what AI has to offer. Now, our AI is completely different. Like, we've created our own AI. We've got our own little AI search buddy. He couldn't do the research and everything. So let me get back to what I'm saying. So to start off with the app, this is my personal version. It includes story mode for my games and stuff we're working on. Just to kind of give you an idea. So the name of it's called Sawedoffcoin. That's the trader. You can find it on eBay, it's on Discord, it's on Reddit, it's on Twitter, it's everywhere right now. So I'm going to start with a basic $625 on my Coinbase. So let me pull this up and I'll show you. So let me go to Coinbase. We're going to pull up Facebook. I don't want to. Let me get on Facebook right now. So go to Coinbase. Let me close out of these. Pull up my portfolio. Now this is one of my okay, so this is my show off account. So right now it is sitting on 20 or 30 different coins. It's actually sitting on 20. So 20 coins at $30 a pop. Okay. Some of these are down, a few of them's up. I started off with $6.25. It's out like $1 right now on some change. That's probably like fees and stuff. And I'm sitting on 21 cash. So my guess it's probably sitting on 19 coins that I'm guessing. Because I'm not going to add them up, but I'll show you in a minute. So this has been trading for about an hour. It's doing exactly like it needs to be doing. Now, I didn't put any buy orders. I didn't do any hand buy orders. Let me show. So when you're making purchases and stuff on Bitcoin, or you're bidding or buying, or however you want to word that, I word it every which way. I never know what to say, so I'm just throwing it out there all the time. I've been trading Bitcoin for years, and I've learned that bot trading actually does it for you. And my kind of bot trading is the best kind of bot trading. I've powered it through AI. I've even got. I'm gonna show you everything. So what I'm getting at is I had 625 in it. This is just, this is one of my other accounts, not my main account that I trade with. This is my one I trade with to show off. So when we first started using this bot, it had 500 in it. Now it's up to 625. So it's made a little bit of good money off it. And this is like a 1 month turnaround on $500, 625. But that's because I've been working on this app. Now I finally got it going in the past few days. So I've been building this app for like probably 2 months now. And I had to ask my wife on that. It's about 2 months. She's mad because she don't get no time with me because I'm completely focused on this app. So, but yeah, so here we go. So 625 is in it. I'm using 20 coins and I'm splitting that with each trade is $30.13. So what we're gonna do is 625. Let me see, divided by my app lets you do 20 at a time. So 20 is $31.25. So I don't want to be at $31.25 in case something doesn't do right or if we lose some profit or whatever. So I've got it set for $30.13. That gives me $1 to kind of play with. Yeah, so after you set that, you click Apply to Trader. You don't want to hit Start Live yet until you figure out where you're going to be at. So, our smart brain is actually going to search everything online. I've got it set to AI search, so it's going to search Reddit, Twitter, YouTube, all of the news, anything going on in the world. It's going to search Coinbase market data, everything. So what you do is, now depending on which version of our app, you get a basic version of search, you get a deep version, internet version, watch, hype, all that. Hype is like whatever's the hype is right now. Brain is going to do a smart search of everything. I always use Brain because I'm using the top tier premium version of this that we created. Alright, so it takes a few seconds, and this is system dependent. So, the more powerful your computer is, the more powerful the software is. And to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I'm sitting on a very powerful system that I program with. I say very powerful. It's not top of the line, but it's up there. This is i9 11th gen, 128 gigs of RAM. My software is powered by the 3090 graphics card. I had a 4090, I sold it off, but this is different. This is just for software. It's not really for gaming, which is all for gaming. It's just not for gaming on this software. So what I'm getting at is this software. All right, so this is the AI. I'll get back to that in a minute. So this is the AI search it did. It shows you your top picks. All right, so it says right now Adam's going to be the best thing to trade in. It's a score of 70. That means it's confident about trading this coin. It doesn't make a trade if it's less than 50%, so it's not going to make a trade. Now if it stays scoring like this, I mean, it's probably up and down, going to be great all day. So it's probably good trade there. All right, so what we're going to do is let me cut this off. Research is turned off. I'll show you the settings in a minute. We'll break it down. So I'm going down. What is that? AI research. Okay. Research brain. Hide. I'll tell you what, let me hide the AI brain. Okay, AI brain is turned off. So this is Sawedoffbuddy. He is constantly researching everything. He's constantly letting you know what's going on with your trades. Since we've started this video, he's recorded all this data in the background. Sawedoffbuddy is my personal assistant on a lot of my apps that I use and software that I use. So I've implemented him into the trading bot here. So the trading bot is also a research bot at the same time. So it's like researching everything. I've got so much software and so much stuff built into this trading from my own personal softwares I was using before I even got into trading bots. So it's automatically scanning. Now you don't get the automatic scan with the cheaper versions of the app. Like the OneCoin, I think the 5Coin don't have it, and we keep changing around stuff, making it better and better and better. The trial, I think, might have it, but I'm really not sure on that. I'd have to look back at my notes. So what it's doing is it's constantly searching Coinbase market data. It's searching Google News, trying to make sure that's up to date. It's got a fear and greed sentiment in it that kind of decides, if the software is scared to trade, it's not going to trade. Okay. and you're not going to lose much. When you do lose, like the way I've got it set up for mine, I want to try to make 1.15% profit on stuff, and I'm willing to take like a 0.75 loss. So, you know, it does the math for you. So like, let's say on 30 bucks right here, $30.13, this is my calculator bot that I put into it. So I built a bot in here that helps people that's not good at math to kind of do the math for them. Now the main thing is it goes by how much USDC is in your account. Now for security reasons, Coinbase does not allow that to happen. They can't see, this bot can't see what's in your account. You have to tell it what's in your account. So you're the one given the permission to kind of say, hey, you know, I've got this amount of cash in my account, and that's what it's doing. So what I'm getting at is I told the bot that it's got 625 and it makes these trades. This is what I want to do. But what I'm getting at is I want to make, you know, this 35 cents on each trade on 30 bucks. That's actually, like, if you got 30 in a savings account, and it's not going to make no 35 cents a month. I'll tell you that right now. So what I'm getting at, you know, like, that's a catchphrase now. What I'm getting at, I'm just kidding. So take percent, the take profit percent is 1.15%, which is 35 cents. So the potential loss is going to be 0.23. So, you know, worst case is on a bad trade, it's going to say, you know, you're going to lose 23 cents. Now right here, this is saying it's too high. That's because I'm using almost the full of the 625, which is a little bit bad, but not really bad, because at a 23 cents loss, it would probably take a few orders before it caps out. When it caps out, that just means it's no longer going to make a trade on one of the 20 coins. But it's also because we're using $625. It'd be different if you had more money in it. And maybe, like, let's say I was doing $29 on this 625. Well, this is going to be a whole lot better. It's a 4.8% chance that we're going to not have some kind of money available for something down the road. But if you keep getting good trades, you don't have to worry about it being too high. It's because I want to use the most out of this 625 that I can, just to kind of show off the app. All right, so now let's see, Talking Buddy, he's still going. We leave him on. You can turn him off up here, but it's, you know, you kind of want to see what's going on. Right now, our research is strong, 99% good, and he's constantly researching. So check this out. Let's see what it says now. Okay, so it's still 99%. So he's on par up here. He knows what's going on. He's making live decisions. Yeah, overall research posture is strong. Let's see. Yeah, he's comparing 20 coins. Yeah, so pretty much, okay, so we're done with him. All right, so right here, this talks about your license. Right here it says 363 days remaining. That's because I'm testing the 20 coin premium with our, this is like my personal software, but this is my personal story mode that's at the bottom. That's for our stories. I'll show you that in a minute. You will not get the story mode. That's specific to my own PC. This is my machine number. I don't care if you have the ID, because it really serves zero purpose to y'all. It serves a purpose to me because I know what the software does. Okay, so the dashboard. All right, so this is the dashboard. It shows 20 coin dashboard. It shows you the last thing it traded and what time it traded at. I'm really not sure about this time thing right there. That's a little different. I know it shows today's date. It shows 12 o'clock, and you know, I've got to change this to where it's my time. It's a little off right now. That's one edit I need to do. Actually, I need to take that as a note. There we go. Alright, so right here, holdings, it shows we're holding 20 different coins, watched across 20 different coins. We're learning about 20 different coins. Last import. So last import right here, where it says learning dashboard. Learning dashboard means our buddy is actually exporting and importing it right back into the software to teach the software how to do better. Now, you can only do that if you got a lot of RAM, if you got a lot of processing. It's going to do the high-end mode completely. And also, this learning mode is not available on anything else other than the high-tier version of our app. Now, it's a little pricey, but it's a whole year package. So, you know, I'm just saying, some people charge a developer fee, which means you're getting, every time you trade something, they get a developer fee out of it. Like, they get 1%. So, like, if you're trading at $100, they getting $1 each time you trade something. Every time you trade $100. Like, I would not do anything with developer fee. There's a lot of bots out there, and we don't believe in developer fees. I believe it's a little bit of bullshit going on, and I would not do that. Just because, you know, if you're trading $1,000, they're getting $10 every time you do it. They're taking money out of your pocket. So I believe in a yearly fee, just because there's so many different software out there, and nobody really does a yearly fee. They do a monthly fee. So our package is locked to a USB flash drive. So once you get the software, it's on a flash drive, and it's locked to it. And if something happens to that flash drive, well, you're fucked, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. But you do get one free one if something was to happen, and it picks up where your days left off. Because every time we ship one out, it's already got the log of the software log on it. So let me see next. Okay, so about the license, yeah, it talks about license, dashboard. Yeah, so right here it shows your orders that's going on. Right now, no last order. Dashboard, okay, all this kind of goes in the background and just does it for you throughout the day. So that's long story short. API. So yeah, if you're using Coinbase, it's having an issue in my, because I think it's because I used the whole maximum amount, so that's probably exactly why it's giving that error. These are supposed to be all green. Main thing is it accepts API, which is with Coinbase. These are the coins I picked. I'm using all the coins, but if I wanted to, I can only use 2 or 3, and I'd still get all the benefits. It just uses a lot more powerful 2 or 3 coins, which that might be. I'm more about having eggs in several baskets. You know, I'm that kind of person. Not all my eggs in one basket. But anyway, so that's done with the settings. Let's see. You can right here. So. You can import old export, and it learns from that. If you put, let me show you guys real quick. So, export data. All right. And then let's say this has been going, I don't know, like 2 hours. I think it's been going like since I started the video, so like 17, 18 minutes ago. And now we're just going to import here. And it's not actually importing, it's going from my desktop. We're going to open export that folder. There we go. And now I'm going to open last exported zip. Let's try that. There it is. Alright. And I don't think I can drag and drop. No. I need to add that as an option. So we're going to import old export. Alright, yeah, it's still pulling from my damn desktop. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to drag this to my desktop somewhere. Mainly because it's in a random folder on a different drive. Alright. And that's it. It's already fed that data back in. Buddy just knows, he knows in the background where it's at. And on his next scan, which is, usually there's a timer. Actually, I think oh, there it is over here. 42 seconds. So 41 seconds from now, he's going to import that in there. Alright, so now we're done with that. Let me close out of settings. Let's see, hide settings. Hide research. I like to have him on. I'm going to hide the calculator. There we go. Alright, so now you got everything hidden. You know all your details. Let me keep going. Yeah, if you want to watch the market's right here. So, your 20 coins. Like I like Solana, so it's kind of, it does Solana. My dad was real big on Solana, so you know I'm kind of like into Solana now. You can float between your different ones if you want to research ones. Now this is a little processor heavy, so it does use processor and RAM. So right now 34% of my RAM is being used on this software. 34% of 128 gigs of RAM. Look at that. Ain't that crazy? So like this software is designed to use all your RAM. Now if you have a system with not much RAM in your settings, you can actually change it to, let me show you guys that real quick. I forgot that one part. Right here. High-end mode, you can just swap it to low-end mode. And you'll get a lot less features, but you know, it's designed to be a powerful software. Designed for a powerful computer. So, but yeah. And even for me, it kind of struggles. See that? Kind of times out struggling. No, now it's good. I don't know, sometimes it's kind of hit and miss. Oh, there we go. Had to stroke the software out a little bit. Probably use like 20 more gigs around to load that feature. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so that's your chart there. Here's your coins here. Alright, so every coin that we're trading right now is on here. It tells you a decision on each one, what it done. Or what it did, yeah. Last orders. Shows everything. Only thing it don't really show is what it's buying, because it's already bought it. It knows what it's buying. That's part of the brief write-up there. If there's a problem, yeah, like right here, there's a kind of maybe a problem. Confirm field status. Yeah, that's probably because we didn't cap out our money on something. Here's an invalid message to me, decimals. Yeah, it's probably because that's something with that one coin though. But yeah, everything looks good. Now the last thing is my story mode. It really means nothing to you guys. So this is pretty much every time it makes a trade, it generates a story, and it goes into our apps and software we're working on Discord. So like on Discord, let me go back. So we got different games that we're working on right here. Not really much details on them. I just keep updating it. Oh shit. We keep updating stuff. Now this is just a basic one of our Discords we got going on. Actually, I just created this is for eBay and stuff. So these are a few guys from our private channel. But yeah, I think it might be a big thing for somebody, especially if you're into crypto trading and want to let this do it while you're at work or something. But yeah, just to give you an idea, let me go back to portfolio. Alright, let me hit refresh. Yeah, so about 20 cents down. But it's not going to fully do the trade until something gets to where we want it at. It's got to be 1% up. And again, you guys remember where that was at. It might take an hour to go up 1%. Who knows? It might take 15 minutes. It might take 2 or 3 minutes. Or you might sit there back and forth doing 1%, 1%, 1%. I've seen that before. Super fast up and downs. I like to do the, let me go back. Let me see where it was at. All right, let me close back out of settings. I mean, I know where it's at. I'm trying to think on something else right a second. Let me go back up. Settings. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think on that. Yeah, so it has to go up 35 cents. It's kind of hard because I never really do 30. I always do like, 130 or 150 or something where it's making like $1 profit each time. Because it might do it 200 or 300 times a day, and then you're at $200 or $300 up at that time. I'm not saying doing that. I'm saying, be easy and maybe take a little bit of risk. Don't take a big risk. Be safe with it. That's the whole goal of having this bot, is you be safe with your money. You don't want to lose money. If you're losing money, there's really no sense of even having a bot. You might as well just stick to trading like normal. I'm a smart trader. I don't want to lose money. I'm stingy with my money, and you can see right. Look at this. Check this out. We're either up 3 cents or down 1 or 2 cents. If it takes like a 70 cents loss, it's going to sell that shit off like this coin right here. I know not to buy this one again. Look what happened. We're out 10 cents. I'm mad about my damn 10 cents. Give me my 10 cents back. But yeah, as soon as these hit 30 cents, this one sells off, this one sells off, this one sells off. It pays your fees and everything. Like if yeah, see how this, yeah, I think I had a little bit more in this. I think I have like $1 left over on Ethereum. Not sure on that. I usually try to sell it off before I do a video. But yeah, as soon as this hits $3.30, that's 30 cents on this and this and this and this and this. Like, each one of them. Now, if it goes down, I forgot the amount now. 23 cents. If we're out 23 cents, it's going to sell it off. Like this guy, it's probably about to sell it off as a loss. Who knows? This one, probably going to sell off as a loss. But yeah, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Who knows? That's just 2 of them, because the rest of these we're going to make up for. But yeah, thanks again for watching. That's all I can do. It's a good app. Keep that in mind. If you ever want to try something different instead of trading out, boring trading. This just happens like if you're at work or anything. Just let it run all day long. But anyway, thanks again for watching. I'm Sawedoffsob. If you like the video, like, subscribe, do that. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. All right, thanks again. Bye.